Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. We're going to see what is going on with your twin flame connection today. We have some letters and some numbers. We have some love messages from your person. We're going to see where this connection is headed. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. So grateful that you're here. I am a psychic medium. This will be a channeled message. I am a professional love and life coach. If you'd like to see me do more on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know, about if this reading is connecting to you, any guidance or suggestions. I'm always looking for suggestions. Before we start, I've been adding these letters and numbers to my readings in the beginning. I may not do this all the time, but some of you are enjoying this and some of you don't think it's necessary, but I'm looking for some feedback. If you enjoy it, let me know, comment below. Again, I won't be adding them to each reading, but these are just some clues to see if they connect to you and your person, or it could be someone coming. So we're just going to get these down on the table and then I will remove them and then we'll do the reading. Okay, so I have 2KJR. I have Z. If you do not see your person's letters, it doesn't mean this reading is not for you. These are just a handful of clues just to connect you before we start. Okay, that's all it is. I could have February, June. I have the letter A. I have the number 4. I have a P. I have an E. I have an F. I have number 2. Okay. I have 2 letter K. I have a letter C. I have a Q. I have 3 letter K. So some of you that may be significant. I have another R, 2 R's. I have an L. I have an M. I have the letter 8, could be August. And I have a second letter L. So just take a look at that for just 1 second. You can take a screenshot, see if that has any meaning, because it could be coming into your future and they could be somebody on their way. So I thought that we just get that on the table before we start. Take a screenshot, take a look, pause. You can skip over this part if you're not interested, and then we're going to get to the reading. So let's just get these off the table for now. And we'll get to the cards. So let me know if that's something you enjoy. I am going to be continuing to do these, obviously, in my singles readings. I think that they do help in my singles readings for sure. But if you enjoy seeing them in some other readings, please let me know, okay? But I won't be doing them all the time. So Leo, let's see what we have today with my twin flames. Let's see what's coming. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, what guidance Spirit has for you. I have dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. Yeah, sometimes when you meet somebody, you're like, you start daydreaming, you start thinking about your future, you start sharing things like, in the perfect world, this is where I'd like to live, or this is where I'd like to travel. It's the kind of home I would buy. Those things start to come out. Those are fun. Rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. I feel like a celebration is happening here with this kind of jump for joy energy. And then I have the universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So whether this person has come into your life already or is on its way, it is 100% guided by the universe. I always say you don't have control over who you fall in love with or when. So for those of you that have met that person, awesome. For those of you that are still searching for your twin, that's okay too. The universe is guiding you. Let's get these little flippers. Okay, I have a 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I have a King of Pentacles. And I have a 7 of Swords. Okay, clarification please on that 7 right out of the gate for me. I have a Queen of Wands. Okay. somebody's very attracted to you. First of all, this person, you feel lucky this person's in your life. Either this person is, ready to move forward. They are, I'm going to say, pretty established, pretty secure, feet are planted pretty firmly on their ground with that king energy. And I feel like they've come out of something and they've kind of, I don't know, maybe they've gone through something, they healed. I'm going to say they're ready for a relationship. They're into a relationship. Now I've got the seven of swords and a queen of wands. So somebody is very passionate about you, but there's this little bit of a hesitation that you feel like they are holding back. Maybe you felt this in the beginning. Maybe you felt like, you know what, they just want one thing, or they're only interested in one thing. So maybe there was some of that energy in the beginning, but I don't think so. I mean, if they're a true king of pentacles, King of Pentacles has to achieve something. You know, they have risen above. They typically are very successful. They've worked hard for what they have. They are pretty established. This is not a lying individual, somebody who has achieved something in another area of their life. But they may have come on really strong. They may have come on with a feeling of, I don't know. Maybe you just felt like it was just they were hitting on you. You know, it was just they were hitting on you, and you just didn't think they were thinking it was going to be anything more. But I don't think that's the truth. Spirit's saying they found the one, literally. Like, they feel really lucky to have found you. You may be the first person that they are actually thinking about settling down with. You know, maybe they really haven't ever considered being in a committed relationship with anybody. You know, maybe they have had different relationships, but nobody that they really wanted to settle down with, that this is it. They're willing to put in the time and the energy into this connection. Yeah, you are the empress to them. I think that they from their perspective, your twin flames connect perspective, I think they see you as you're the one. I really do. I feel like they moved out of another relationship, whatever happened there. And I feel like maybe they came on really, really strong. Maybe it was a little bit of a turn off. Maybe it was just they were hitting on you. I can't say it any other way. They were just hitting on you, and it was just too much. But maybe they were just so excited to meet you, and they see you as this empress. So they do want a future with you, Spirit just said. They do want to move this forward. Let's see what's going on in this connection. So outside of that, it came on a little strong, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I feel like this is moving forward. Sealed with a kiss, maybe from the moment they kissed you, maybe that first kiss, you know, it's true. Sometimes people, you know, from the moment that first time I kissed you, I knew, you know, something, you know, whatever, vibes, chemistry, my head spun, you know, however you want to say it. But maybe that first kiss was the first time I realized I have controlling. Okay. I have a scorecard of some kind. This is a strong individual. This is going to be a strong individual. Now or never, last chance. This person is not going to play games. Okay. Maybe you have been saying, you know, I don't know what I want, or you're going to have to show me that you want something more. And this person's like, you're not even giving me a chance. Like, part of me feels like you haven't, I guess, allow them outside. Like, don't put them in, don't peg them as one type of person, I guess. Don't peg them as a player. Don't peg them as they date a lot of people. They play around. They never settle down. They didn't settle down because they didn't meet the right person. Okay. You have to give this person some time, and you have to give this person definitely, or they're going to move on. Maybe they are like, maybe it's you. I'm confused and I'm dreaming about what it is I want. You know, you've got to put some time into You've got to put time into people. All right. You have to allow it to unfold. You really do. I mean, I wish that we knew the moment we met somebody, even if we had this electric first kiss, they may have felt that this was it. But you may be struggling with, I really need them to, keep showing me that they want to be with me. They need to prove it. Some people don't want to have to prove it. They just want you to be with them. They don't want to have to jump through hoops to prove that they want to spend time with somebody. They just want to spend time with you. So when you put that prove it to me on the table, sometimes it turns away people and it pushes them away. So I think this person just wants to spend time with you and doesn't want the pressure of where are we going to be in a year? Where are we going to be in 5 years? Because I do feel like they want to be with you. So 6 of Pentacles, they want to be able to give you things. Let's see where we're headed. 9 of Wands. Maybe you've been on a long journey. That's okay. 10 of Pentacles and a 4 of Swords. Maybe you're tired. You're tired of either them or somebody feeling like they're playing or toying with your emotions. Maybe you're tired of being hurt. You're tired of people saying the same things to you over and over again, and then you ending up in the same spot. But I have a promise here. If I want to give you everything and I want to make you happy with that 10 of Pentacles, I do feel like they have a lot to offer, almost the sense of like, open the door, allow them in. Okay. A 7 of Swords again. We have a trust issue on the table today with this 7. Spirit, clarification again on this 7. We're having a hard time. Like you are having a hard time giving your heart, aren't you? Okay. Is it because of them or is it because somebody else hurt you? And that's, I want you to think about that. Now, what's jumping out at me right now is this gate opening. It's a sense of, are we ready to open the gate? Are we ready to trust that somebody's intentions are pure? Are we ready to trust that there are people out there that don't lie to you? Okay. And I get it. You're an empress. You are trying to protect yourself. You're guarding yourself. You don't want to be hurt again. You're not going to be led on. You're not going to be a fool, right? You're a Leo. You're no way. So, but I do feel like this person really wants you to trust them. And then let's see where this goes. They're an emperor. You guys are meant to be together. Look at this. I mean, you guys are meant to be together. You're a beautiful match. And that is what's so amazing about twin flames. They really do balance each other. And this is a great example. They are, they take upon the feminine and the masculine energy in the split. So here it is. We've got this masculine and feminine energy, and has nothing to do with whether you're male or female. We're just talking about everybody has masculine and feminine energy. I don't care if it's female, male, male, or traditional, male, female relationship. But Spirit's showing me that you guys really are a good match. You really are equal to each other. Okay. So I think one of us, and we can say that about anybody, we have a trust issue. Maybe we have a reason to not trust this person, but I don't think so. I think it's from past wounds. And Spirit's saying, trust your intuition. Okay. Trust your intuition. Is this the person that hurt you, or is it someone else that has hurt you? Okay. That is the question. Sometimes we have to ask that of ourselves. Why am I pushing someone away? That is only trying to come towards me, is how I feel. Because I do feel like this person just wants to spend time with you, wants to be with you, is trying to show you that they want to be with you. And it's almost a sense of, when is it going to be enough? So let's see. I want you to be open to receive the love that this person has for you. How do I get you alone? I think they were probably very seductive. I think that they were probably hit on you pretty hard. And there was a lot of physical, flirting, attraction there. And maybe it turned you off a little bit, or you put them into the bucket of they only want one thing. But You know what? If you felt something in that first kiss and it really blew your mind, I'm going to say go with that. Go with what your body is saying. Go with what just the chemistry. Where do we go from here? They want to know. They want to know, do you want to travel with me? Do you want to go on this journey with me? Are you all in? I want to create something with you, whether it's a home, a life, even a child someday for some of you. I want to create. I love that. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. All right. Now, I mean, you can look at that as a little insulting. Like, what do you mean I'm not your usual type? You know what? Whoever they dated in the past, if they kept dating the same type of people over and over again, obviously they weren't happy. So you stand out. You're different. You're unique. They're falling for you. Okay, so that is what's going on there, and that's how people fall in love. They fall in love with somebody that stands out to them and is different. So that's beautiful. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. You're my lost paradise. So you feel complete when you're with this person. It feels good with this person. Spirit's saying don't fight it. Okay. For those of you that are still struggling with, do I let this person truly into my heart? They're saying don't fight it. I love your sense of humor. Maybe this person really makes you laugh and you have a great time with them. And I mean, twins are great friends. Twins are, they bounce things off of each other. They're very playful. There's such high energy with a twin connection. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a very, fun, exciting connection. I've tried to stop these feelings, okay, but now you are burning hotter and brighter even within me. Sometimes we get these crazy feelings and we say, oh boy, I'm not ready for this. I don't know if I want this. I don't know what I want, because change is difficult. Change is, sometimes that fear comes out and you say, I don't know if I'm ready for all of this. I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. So they're falling in love with you for a lot of different reasons. Your sense of humor, you're not my usual type, because you have something so much more to offer. Okay. And that is what's going on. Right now, I feel like your twin is asking you to, I guess, be all in, whatever is going on. I'm going to just say in the simplest terms, to trust them. Okay. And I know it's hard when somebody says to you, like, let's just see where this goes, because you think that is so open-ended that it's they just aren't looking for a real commitment. But some people just literally want to see where it goes. And if it keeps going in a good direction, then it leads to going through all of the stages of a commitment, whether we start to call each other, significant others, whether we get engaged, whether we get married, whatever the levels of commitment are that you guys go through. But sometimes in the beginning or early stages, it's like, let's just see where this goes. I love being with you. Okay. Take the attention. I do feel like this twin puts you in the spotlight. I do feel like this person looks up to you. That's a nice feeling, that they're proud to be with you. They're attracted to you. Swept you off your feet, a Casanova. Okay. They're sweeping you off your feet. You probably fell in love. Typically, twin flames fall in love very quickly. I'm not surprised by that. You feel like you're rolling the dice, and I guess your twin is feeling the same way. Not that they feel like you were taking a risk on them, and they're like, there's nothing to risk. Like, what are you afraid of? I'm not the one that hurt you, Spirit just said. So I think your twin's like, don't worry about it being a gamble. It's I want to see where this goes, is how it keeps coming into me. Like, they really want to say their anticipation, of being with you alone, intimacies, sensual. It's just, they want to be with you. Their heart is on the line also. You can't enter into these kind of intense connections with the fear of, you're going to hurt me. What if you enter into these kinds of relationships with the energy of, I just met the love of my life. I just met the person I'm going to share my life with. I just met somebody who is so off the charts and turns me on so much that I can't imagine not being with them. Okay. Eye of the beholder. All right. So you're like peeking out from behind your, you're like looking at it through a very narrow perspective. So I want you to be more open. Okay. Be more open to what your twin has to offer you. Okay. Sometimes the perfect person's right in front of you and you don't even see it with your own eyes. Watch very soon. Now, this is coming into me as either something is shifting, something is changing. I have all these hearts kind of bubbling up. So something is shifting. Either maybe we are going to hear from this person, exactly what their intentions are or where we're headed, or what, this has been going great and I only want it to get better. I want the same thing you want, something like that. Spirit, what are their feelings for me? Where are we headed? What do you want for me? An Ace of Cups, potential. There's feelings here. I think they're going to reveal their feelings. Okay. Maybe you've been waiting for them to really step to the plate and really admit their feelings, really show you that, they're really in love with you. And I think so. Your dream is about to come true. There's a promise coming with this world. I have the number 21 in that card. That's my world card. But I do feel like maybe the 21st of the month could be significant for some reason. This is an extra card in this deck. I love this. This is an endless love, the believer in destiny. Okay, 21, 22. So maybe this person is ready to really reveal their feelings, that I really do want more. Two of Pentacles, self-absorbed. These are the keywords down here. I don't know if I'm in agreement with some of these, but distracted, infidelity, sometimes juggling, but those are all the negative aspects. But Two of Pentacles is a decision. It's a decision, and a decision to put the pros and the cons on either side. I'm going to say they're leaning towards, I've fallen in love with you. I absolutely have feelings for you. I want to see where this goes. I'm excited about it, and they really want you to trust that their intentions are good. Okay. And I don't even think it has anything to do with like that they're lying to you, because I don't think they are. I think that it's just they want you to trust that they want the same thing you want. That is how it's coming into me more today. I can't wait to touch you, smell you, and just breathe you in. So they may have hit on you pretty hard. They may have been attracted to you, and that's okay. I want to be the one you run to. So that's nice. They want to become your number one, like they're it. They're the person that you want to talk to at the end of your day. They're the person that you think of first if you need something to say or you need somebody to help you, right? It's their phone. You want to hear their voice. So that's gorgeous. I worry others will pull you away from me. Okay. If you're not all in, I don't want to lose you to somebody else. So they don't want to risk losing you. I really do love you, and I want you in my life. I think that this is what's going on. I really do. I feel like they just want you to know that they want the same thing you do. Okay. And I think that we are really to a place that we've realized we have this intense connection like no other. Okay. And they're saying, trust that I want the same thing you want. Okay. With that Ace of Cups. So their feelings are coming out. They're coming to the surface. They're ready to reveal the truth. And I think what you're going to be hearing, if you haven't heard it already, that they really do want you in their life, and they really are seeing in all ways. So I'm going to put that into the universe, because I think that that is exactly what your twin wants you to know today. So let's thank Spirit for this reading together. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.